Hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. Chainlink is currently, together with many other altcoins, doing something of a bit of a recovery down here, but it's very early days. It's not a lot, and we need to remind ourselves where we come from to understand what we're doing here. So we started back in September 2020 here with a wave 1, impulsive wave to the to around $15. Then we came down in a corrective wave 2. Can't be lower than the beginning of the wave 1, so that was confirmed. Then wave 3, strong impulse to the upside. Wave 4 correction. Wave 5 impulsive to the upside. The wave 5 looks extended here. Now there might be a few different ways of where you could set the wave 3 maybe and the wave 5. In the end, it doesn't change anything in the end result. This was an impulsive wave or move to the upside, as so many other cryptos did it as well. So all the way to the top here. Yeah, made a cycle top here at $52, $53, which was also, I think, the all-time high. Then we came down here in a wave A, B, and C. This is what Bitcoin is doing as well. And again, this just confirms to me why I think that Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Even though Bitcoin went with that wave B, Bitcoin went actually above the previous all-time high. Yeah, but this was an overshooting wave B for Bitcoin. Many other altcoins, well, some other altcoins followed Bitcoin in that, made an overshooting wave B. Some altcoins, however, didn't. And some altcoins, yes, followed Bitcoin to the upside, but did a normal wave B, not overshooting. So this is actually what you are looking for in an ABC correction, not necessarily an overshooting wave B, even though that's valid. As per the Elliott wave method, a wave B is always very difficult to detect. Oftentimes you can only detect it afterwards. And oftentimes you only realize in the wave C where you actually are, what you're doing. And yeah, anyway, we have come down together with Bitcoin in a wave A. Again, impulsive to the downside, corrective ABC pattern, but the wave A is impulsive. The wave B again is a corrective wave, so corrects the preceding wave A. And the wave C then is impulsive again, moving in the direction of the trend. So we are now in this wave C. We haven't completed wave C yet because wave C needs to be end below wave A. Wave A was here back in July. The low was around $13.50. So we have now turned around together with some other cryptos and we haven't reached the low yet of wave C. So is this already, will this all be invalidated? That is a possibility, yes. We could go to new all-time highs. If we do that, I think this will all be invalidated, but I think the chances are very, very low. Reason for that is if I look at the pattern, the same pattern for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going to reach its target of this short uptrend here probably in the next few weeks. I'm not sure if really Chainlink is going to push through here to new highs. And also looking at what Chainlink is doing here, it's still fairly weak. Also, I mean, there is another scenario that I want to talk to you about, but it doesn't change the end result. We would still get into this wave C low here. So I think what we're doing here is move up together with Bitcoin. Yeah, maybe making another lower high. Yeah, so it could be something like that, head and shoulders pattern, and then move down into the target area. When Bitcoin reaches its forecasted target of 55 to 63K, what I think is going to happen, then Chainlink is going to follow Bitcoin there. Might now push a little bit higher, and in that scenario, what could Chainlink do now? If Bitcoin moves higher, what would we expect from Chainlink? To understand that, we take here the high of the wave B, go all the way down to the previous low here, and take a look at the fibs. What I need to do is take the other fibs out, otherwise it can't. And then we want to move here into this area between $28 and $34. That's where I would expect the price to land in this scenario. Yeah, before we then move down. So ideally get into the area here of $30. Also nice psychological mark, which is a 0.618 fib level. And then move down. Yeah, and then land somewhere in this region between $4.22. No, sorry, not $4.22. It's $6.20 and $11.50. Yeah, so that is something to understand and to to be prepared for. Yeah. This is one scenario. There will be a key support is still here at the low of wave A, so expect some resistance here. If we move down finally, you know, this could still push us higher again, you know, if we come down to that level, and then not necessarily result in a lower wave C. Then we need to take it from there. But this is like could be like the last resort for the bulls before we unlock lower prices. Here, that $13.50 level, that previous low from July. Now, the other way of looking at it, should we for whatever reason rush through this area here, this still would not necessarily mean that we are going to new all-time highs and that this whole structure is invalidated and the whole wave count needs to be redone. Yeah, we need to look at the wave count then again. And you know, this is at 34.50 here, the high of that box. So somewhere in here, I would primarily expect the turnaround. Now, another way of looking at it is if this gets invalidated, we need to zoom out, take a look at the higher level wave count, go all the way from the top of wave 5 down to the A, and then we do the same thing again, but we do it now for the higher level wave. Yeah, and in that scenario then we would get into this area here. I would expect then an area between $38 and $48. Yeah, this is the 0.618 and the 0.887 fib level. That's, I think, where we could go down, could go into then, or even, no, it's probably more likely that. It's probably more likely the 0.618 and the, let's do it like that. So, no, sorry, move that around. So the 0.5 and the 0.786. So if we get here to $33, $35 or whatever, I think this immediate structure will be invalidated, and then we will go into this other wave, into this higher level box then, which would mean that this here was never the wave B. That would have then be the wave B, yeah? And we need to move things around a little bit. And in the end, we just need to be prepared. That is why I would, you know, talking about sell orders, I would put sell orders into these areas here, yeah? But that's up to everybody's, you know, if you don't believe in it, if you don't think this is going to play out like that, don't put your sell orders there. But I think buying down here, even now, we are still, you know, these are still good prices for Chainlink, and I think we are going to go higher in the next few weeks, either into this blue area or into this blue area, and then at some point we're going to turn around. Even if we don't turn around, then at least profits were taken, you know, to set some limit sell orders, profits were taken. And then if we go through here to new all-time highs, there is a potential to buy in again at higher levels then. And the reason is because this is a risky area, yeah. If this whole structure here gets invalidated, we just move through here to new all-time highs, I mean, then, you know, then this was a wrong wave count, or it might, you know, it is a valid wave count, but then things have just played out differently. And the likelihood for that is low in my view, maybe around 15 to 20%. I think one of these scenarios is going to play out. Which one? Nobody knows. I don't know. But with the highest likelihood, I think one of these is going to play out. And the end result, that is the important thing. I think the end result is the same. We're going to land in this wave C. That's my view. Much lower prices here. And the danger is that people get too bullish when we're moving up, making a new high. I already know that people will say, right, we made a new or higher high, higher low. We are going to new all-time highs now. Everybody's going long, leveraged and everything. And that is then when it's going to turn around, in my view. Yeah, I think that's what we're... I mean, for me personally, I think the highest likelihood has this one here, the lowest one. But the other one we need to consider, need to understand. And again, if we then move higher here, I think it's getting increasingly unlikely that we're going to turn around. Then I think we could really see new all-time highs. But I would like to be honest, I would like to see this play out like that, because it would give us the opportunity to buy at low, really low prices, knowing that after this, because what this essentially is this is a wave 1 to the upside. Yeah, this impulsive wave here in May. This is a wave 2 correction where we come down to levels like the 0.887 fib, so nearly 100% retracement, like many other cryptos already did. or some other cryptos already did, like XRP did it, and also Cardano did it, and then move up from here to new all-time highs next year. And I think this takes time to play out, can take various months for this to play out, but it would give us the opportunity to really take profits here and buy back much lower. And there's no financial advice, and there's no guarantee this is going to play out, but this is all based on the Elliott wave method, which has been very accurate in terms of for cryptos. There are always different scenarios, there have to be, because nobody has a crystal ball. This is all about probabilities. But yeah, I gave you the key support and resistance areas. Hope you liked the update about Chainlink. I think it's dangerous to get too bullish here already. And that's true for all cryptos. And we just need to be aware of these wave counts and what's happening here, I think. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.